Video today on the user experience for our web phone application. So I'll be going through each of the tabs, looking at some settings, as well as how users can make outbound calls, as well as how they can send and receive SMS if they have a virtual mobile number added. So essentially, this is the browser version. We do have a desktop and a mobile version that users can be using as well. Essentially, the admin can add those licenses directly to the user. Now, with this particular web phone, it's as simple as you have a dial pad. The dial pad will allow you to make calls. So all you have to do is enter the number that you want to call and then hit call. We do have a copy and paste functionality too, so you can copy and paste any number that you want into the field here and make your call. You can change your caller ID. So if you have one caller ID, you can change it here. If you have multiple, you can select them here. As well as we do have a confirm for each call. So when you make an outbound call, it will pop up for the user to select the number that they want to use for that call. We do have the phone books here. So if your user has multiple phone books, you'll be able to go through them as well as their personal phone books, as well as a click to dial. So in the phone book, you can click on the number and it will start dialing it. Users, if they have permissions, can add to the phone books too. So for their own personal phone books, they can add new contacts. For shared phone books, if that phone book allows it to be shared, which will be set on the admin side, they will be able to add it and edit that and add more contacts. Otherwise, they will need to get the administrator to add it for them. The SMS tab here allows users to send and receive text messages if they have a virtual mobile number that is SMS enabled. So sending a text message is as simple as hitting the plus option and typing in the number you want to send it to and typing the message out. Then clicking send. That will send for you and then be listed here as a little chat option. And each correspondence is sorted by the contact number that you've messaged. If you have multiple numbers, all those will be broken down here and you'll be able to see who sent it and who's responded. In a group scenario, if you have multiple users added to one number, you'll be able to see here the group chat information between everyone. Under history, this is where inbound calls, missed calls, and outbound calls will all be logged for the user. You can search for numbers here as well as you can filter. Under the Services tab, if your user has been added to a queue, they can manage their queue membership here. Now, in the administration portal, you can choose to disable this functionality, but essentially, if you have it enabled, users can remove themselves from queues, as well as if they have voicemails added in the admin portal, they'll be able to see them here, as well as if they're added to a call parking feature, they'll be able to see that here. Under settings, we can go straight in. You have general settings for language. You have user settings where you can add profile pictures. You have defaults. So each of these tabs, you can set your own defaults for what phone books you want to see. What tab do you want to set as your preference here? Queue membership or services tab can be set here. So basically which one you want to see when you click on that tab. Default mode, so when you add a call, what you want to set there, and transfer, what you want to pop up. So if you want it to, when you're doing a transfer, phone books to pop up or dial pad to manually enter it, you can do that as well. Notifications allows you to enable or disable notifications depending on what functionality you're using. Ringtones allows you to set ringtones here and save the changes depending on where the calls are coming from. So if you have multiple destinations where calls are coming from on multiple numbers, you can, in here, pile that up and start setting different tones. Sound, where you want your sound to come through to. So if you want it to be on your headphones for the ringtone, you can set that, or a Bluetooth speaker or your computer speakers. And then when you answer the call, where you want that to be sent to. So you can send during calls to my headset. Otherwise, go to my laptop for speakers. Microphone lets you use my headset as well. So you do have all those options, which are quite customizable. If your user has integrations licenses, you'll be able to turn them on here for any of the CRMs that we have direct integrations for. Essentially, that will allow any calls that come through to pop up with that customer's information if it's in your CRM, as well as you can lodge calls directly from there. So if it's a direct integration, that will pop up and allow you to do that information. Now, if the user has the browser license as well as one of the other licenses, such as the desktop license or the mobile license, they will be able to download it directly from here, or they'll be able to directly download it from the login page as well. So when we log out, you can log in here to the browser, or you can download the application if you've got a downloaded application. Now, logging back into the application, if a user goes straight back in, they'll be also able to simply change their status. So you can go from available to do not disturb. Obviously, do not disturb means that you're not going to be able to receive any type of call. When you're unavailable, calls will come through to you. That's it for the functionality of the web phone. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our sales or our support team. We're always happy to answer those questions, as well as we do have an extensive knowledge base that you can check. So don't hesitate, and thank you for joining.